Hi, I'm Michael. I'm an Inner Circle member with Kingdom Builders Academy, and I promise that if you give me the next 3 to 4 minutes of your time and you don't swipe right or left or whatever it is you do in order to move on to the next video, that I've got 3 steps for you that will change your life. And I don't use those words lightly. In fact, I mean it definitely, because I've been on a process and a journey of growth that if I share the backstory with you. Backstory is this, is that about 15, 16 years ago, I was born again. God had laid a real deep desire to want to be able to transform the lives of kids and orphans especially, to be able to make sure that they have a warm, safe place to live and good food to eat. But I didn't have a lot of money to do it. In fact, I was broke, and even worse than broke, I was in debt. So I ended up working my tail off 24/7 in order to be able to get out of debt. But the reality is I was just changing time for dollars. And so in order to make the 6 figures, which I make now, I had to work 24/7. And that's no joke. I knew that there was a better way. There had to be a better way. And so I started doing research online. I started reading blogs, and I started reading books, and I watched YouTube videos. Because I'm a 99-cent menu guy, I didn't want to spend a bunch of money doing the research or paying for the schooling that I was getting. And yet at a certain point, I felt like, okay, this isn't working, even though they've got millions of followers and they've got millions of views, that the program that we're implementing isn't working. So what I did was I started flying across the country. I started sitting in seminars that took up days and cost a lot of money. And the whole point of the seminar was they wanted you to then spend more money on another seminar. And I then started buying online courses, spent thousands of dollars on online courses. And I found myself at one point screaming at the video, saying, I know how great you are, because all they were doing was sharing the great lifestyle they had, the millions of dollars that they had generated, the thousands of people that they had helped, and yet they very rarely ever got to a step-by-step game plan like Tamara Lowe does. And so, to be quite honest with you, I'd gotten frustrated and discouraged, felt like maybe God hadn't called me to this. I erased my online presence, I erased my Facebook account, all the pictures that I had, I deleted. And then a friend of mine sent me a link to the Kingdom Builders Academy. And I watched it, and I think the expression that would best describe my thought process is once bitten, twice shy. And so I loved what she was saying. I loved her spirit and the vibe that she had. And yet the reality is that I was leery. But Tamara is so committed to her calling that she's willing to let you come in and take a look and be able to experience everything that she has to offer for $99 a month, or $99, I'm sorry. And you get 4 weeks of a trial period. And so I signed up, took a leap of faith. Immediately, I got a coach, Coach Claudia. Great shout out to her. I really appreciate you, Coach Claudia, for having the time and energy that you spent with me. First thing she did was she got me clarity on who my perfect customer is. Second thing she did was she helped me to box my business and to be able to have a business with a process. And then the third thing that she did was she helped me to get resources like David Baker, who taught me how to be able to do a business testimonial, or business biography, I should say, a personal biography, a short biography, a long biography. He's got some really great training modules in there. I got to listen to Dana Belcher, who had things like, something that she said that blew my mind was, I prayed to God that I would be the best questioner. Great questions are powerful. I also got Court, I believe is what his name is. And brother, if I got your name wrong, I'm sorry, but you've got a king's name. It's very rare. Where he said things like, you're going to have to be able to step out and have faith. And so I stepped out and I had faith. Even though I have a 6-figure income, I put my 2-week notice in. And I believe in this program so strongly that I'm implementing it. And so the great thing about what I'm doing right now is that I'm coming out of all of the muck and the mire, and I'm headed towards a path where I don't have to worry about getting through the weeds, because the path has been laid out for me. And so I've got a community of like-minded believers where some of them have had tremendous success, some of them have had good success and they're building on that. Some of them are like me where they're just starting out. And so the 3 steps that I would encourage you to take that I know will transform your life if you do is 1, sign up for the $99 trial period. The $99 is nothing compared to the time that you'll waste like I did trying to do it on your own or spending thousands of dollars with these online gurus. The other step is to commit to the process. Commit your time and energy and focus to this process. And then the third step is to enjoy it. I want to thank everybody for their time.